0, 1. Let's get started.
Well, hello. I'm EJ, and this is my first YouTube channel. I've been uh, procrastinating about making this channel for probably, I don't know, the last 2 years, something like that. And all the time I've been, thinking about what I wanted it to include and how I could basically uh, help others to navigate through life. Uh, now that I'm at retirement age, I can look back and I can see all the mistakes I've made and how they could have been avoided had I created a roadmap early on to uh, basically design my life the way I wanted it to be, as opposed to letting life just come at me and hit me with whatever was going to hit me with, surprise me. And then I would try to take actions, either evasive actions or just actions to counter what I was hit with, because I didn't plan. I did not plan my life. I knew what I wanted, but honestly, in the beginning, I just didn't take the time to really plan it out and design it the way I wanted it to come out. So that caused me to have quite a few detours and mistakes made that it cost me, if I looked at it, it cost me a fortune. But it is what it is. I did it wrong, and I still, fortunately, became successful. But it would have been way more successful, way faster, had I did some of the things that I'm going to try to impart to uh, you guys as we go along in this uh, together within this journey of life. And the channel is about living your best life, because let's face it, you only get one life, so why not make it the best life? That's kind of the whole point here, right? And have fun along the way. So, why is it important? Why is it important to have a roadmap? It's because your time is your most valuable asset. So you don't want to waste it making mistakes and taking those detours. And if you don't design your life, life will design it for you. And that doesn't always come out the way you had in mind. So it's so important to create that roadmap right from the start. And I'm going to help you show you how to do that. So once you make the plan, then you have to execute the plan. I mean, a plan that's not executed, well, that's just a dream. And we want to take it from the dream state, because everything does start with a dream. We want to take it from the dream state through execution uh, so that we can make it a reality. And that's what we're going to show you here also, how to do that. So we're going to cover health and mindset. Um Mindset, your mental health is very important to the success of your plan, of your roadmap, of your dream. Because your biggest obstacle, believe it or not, is going to be what's going on up here. Um, your brain, your mind is going to be telling you uh, that you can't do things. That, hey, this is not gonna work. Other people have tried. You're not good enough. It's it'll go back and forth, and I can only tell you that those are all fears and doubts. Everybody's got them. I mean, I've had them many times throughout my career, throughout my journey. Um, Initially, it did affect me, and I probably like had detours because of it, because I hesitated, because I felt I was giving up sometimes. Um, but ultimately, I regrouped and figured out what was real and what was not real in my mind with the fears and doubts. Just as an example, I mean, people have a fear of flying, and that keeps a lot of people from being able to do things they have to do. Now, imagine you're on your quest, your journey, and you have a meeting in California, and you live in New Jersey. Because if you allow your fear to fly to that meeting, which could have been the meeting that brings your dreams to reality, well, your fears just stopped you in your tracks. So the fact is that the way you check that is the fact is that air travel is it's the safest travel that you can take. You have a way better chance of getting in a car accident or getting hit by a car, perhaps, than having a plane crash. It's just very seldom. I mean, yeah, when it happens, you hear about it all over the media and what have you. But the reality is that people take planes every single day. And think about the stewardesses and the pilots. They're on a plane every single day for hours. That's their job. And they don't have the fear. But that irrational fear in your mind can stop you from that meeting in California and halt your dreams. And some of the other things that your mind tells you is that you're never going to make it because things didn't happen fast enough. You're not good enough. What makes you think that you're good enough to pull this off when so many other people haven't been able to? Well, that's called believing in yourself. You know, that's what you need to do. You have to believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, you're not going to go anywhere. You know, that's just a fact. You have to believe in yourself. And you have to want something and be committed to it in order for you to be able to get up every day and do the things you have to do to execute your plan and to meet your goals. So it's important to have your mind right. You have to get your mind right, believe in yourself, ignore the fears and doubts. You know, I mean, if there's a wall of fire coming towards you, that's a legitimate fear. But if you're just seeing smoke in the distance and thinking that a wall of fire is going to come upon you, that's somewhat of an irrational fear. And that's what you have to do, separate what is rational and irrational. Because your mind will make you think things that if you look back on them someday, you're going to go, I can't believe I was afraid of that. You know, or people that only go out in the evening for some reason. I don't know why that is. I've actually met somebody like that, and they would only go out in the evening. I said, why? I go, they didn't know. It was an irrational fear they have. So anyway, I could go on about that, and we will when we get to that topic. Financial freedom, that's one of the goals that everybody has. And in order to get that financial freedom, you're going to have to take chances. You're going to have to create a roadmap, and you're going to have to execute your goals. And if you do that, you will, most likely, not a guarantee, but you will likely achieve financial freedom. And through that financial freedom, you're going to have travel and adventure. Life's an adventure, and that's the way you have to look at it. You know, you make it an adventure. I didn't do this early on. I didn't know. I mean, to me, it was a grueling, everyday, problem. And it wasn't until I learned that to lighten up about it and to kind of like, not take it as serious as I was, that I was able to make it an adventure and kind of enjoy it, enjoy the ride, so to speak, So come along with me, subscribe, ring that bell, and follow along so you get the videos as they come out. We'll build that roadmap together and make it your best life, one better decision at a time. So you have the map. It's time to start the journey. See you in the next video.
Let's get started.